There's one thing that changed my Ramadans forever, and I suggest you do this too. If Ramadan feels the same for you every year, this is particularly for you. I'm talking about Ramadan journaling. I know some of you will roll your eyes at this, but this is a mentor, a therapist, and coach all in one. I have 2 general recommendations. I'm not sponsored. This is not an ad. I genuinely find these journals are transformative, so I felt the need to share it with you. If you haven't come across a Ramadan journal before, most of them help you organize your month. They boost your productivity in work and worship. They keep you motivated even when you feel like you're too weak and tired when you're fasting. But the real magic happens when you're triggered by the guided prompts. They make you look deep within yourself and pour your heart out through the pen. We often overlook the Islamic significance of the pen and writing. There's even a chapter in the Quran named Al-Qalam, the pen. The Quran often reminds us of writing, learning, intellectual growth, and revelation in Islam. And who knows what Ramadan journaling could reveal for you. And it doesn't end there. You can revisit the journals a year later, gasp at what you've written, and now set new or even bigger goals. So the 2 journals I recommend are Ramadan Reflections by Aliyah and Raiyaan. I would say this is more like an entry-level journal, especially if you're new to journaling. It's simple, it's therapeutic. This journal is split into 3 parts. Part 1 is healing and taking lessons from the past. It has things like reflection, responsibility, love, gratitude, fear. Part 2 is journeying to Allah with presence. Presence and being mindful. We hear those buzzwords all the time. What do they actually mean? When you are present and you journal, that's when you truly experience what being mindful and present is. So it has a little bit of learning, some values, some lessons, some stories, and then there's a whole section for you to reflect. And it's not just, okay, take your pen out and just pour out your feelings. No, it's guided. So one of the journal sections, it says, write down the 3 major tests you've experienced to date. How have they changed your life for the better? And how specifically did they change your relationship with Allah? I take the following 2 lessons and I move forward into my life. When I was doing this in 2023, I felt like this journal was made for me in that year. Doing these journals also isn't something that you just do on the go. I would often fill in my journals, I think at the end of the day. I'd find a quiet place, some quiet time, maybe after Taraweeh or even before Taraweeh, after Iftar. Sit down on my bed or on my prayer mat in the prayer room, and you just dive really deep into it, that your surroundings are almost forgotten and you become really present with the book and yourself. I completed this in Ramadan 2023 and it got me through some really challenging days. The other journal is this beautiful Dawn Till Dusk guide by the Muslim Journal Company. It looks like a Quran, but it's not. It's this beautifully golden embossed brownish maroon burgundy color and these beautiful golden edged pages. Even has 2 bookmarks. This one is more advanced with tracking, planning, reminders and learning material. It's a 3-month guide, which I think is really clever because it helps you keep your momentum going even after the month of fasting is over. There's a lot more knowledgeable information in this. So it teaches you the spiritual and physical benefits of fasting, the 3 degrees of fasting, the 3 stages of fasting. I love this. It has a period plan. So for women who are menstruating, each evening during menstruation, women can actively participate and gain the blessings of Ramadan through various means despite being exempt from fasting. This is really helpful if you're having a very busy Ramadan this year and you're trying to balance work and worship. I know there are quite a few Ramadan journals on the market. These 2 really stood out to me and they exceeded my expectations, particularly this one, because I didn't have any intention of journaling for Ramadan. I attended one of Aliyah Umriyan's events where you could buy a signed copy. And I thought, okay, I'll just buy one of the Ramadan Reflection journals. Why not? Let's support the sister. That just changed my Ramadans forever. From then I thought, okay, this is something I need to incorporate in my Ramadans every year. It's amazing to look at how far or how different life is now, just 355 days later, not even a full year later. Before, I wasn't tracking my Ramadans. Every Ramadan just felt like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this. It wasn't organized, there was no reflection. How else would you raise the bar? But when you write things down and then you look at them, so your bar is always elevated if you journal in Ramadan, and your Ramadans just get better and better. So read the caption to find out the price and where you can get one for yourself, and then make a great gift for someone who'd benefit from journaling this Ramadan.